A very good morning, dear students. In the previous class, in the first chapter of this social science, that is the globe and map. In that, we had learnt about shape of the earth, meaning of a globe, and a map. So let us recall all these 3 points. So our earth has the shape of sphere. It's similar to an orange. It has got top and bottom of the shape of the earth is a spherical in shape. Next, the globe comes from which word? Latin word globus. What is the meaning? Round mass or sphere. Next, what is a globe then? A model of the earth is called a globe. What it shows, what it tells, it shows different cities, countries, mountains, rivers, and other things on the surface of the earth. Which concept we had studied? Map, right? A map is a drawing of the whole of the earth or part of it which you are going to study on a sheet of a paper which is a flat one. It is going to give us information about physical features, geographical features, climate, population and forest details of a particular country or the earth, different regions of the earth. We also studied what else? A person who draws a map is called a cartographer. And and a person who draws a map is called a cartographer we studied. And the study of map is called cartography. And what is an atlas then? A collection of map is called atlas. So students, coming to the today's topic, that is reading a map. Before reading a map, another topic we studied. What was that? Different types of maps. Maps we know already that we are going to draw the whole of earth or any part of the earth which we are going to study. About it may be a population, climate or forest, rivers, about towns, about cities, railways, dams, etc. So the three types of maps are physical map, then we saw political map and thematic map. What is the highlight of the physical map? Physical map is going to show us the natural resources, natural features of the earth, that is mountains, rivers, plains and plateaus. Political map, what it tells? It tells the political boundaries or borders of the city, state, country or continents. Next, one more map we study, that is thematic maps. Thematic maps are maps which shows the specific particular information like crops grown in a particular state. Overall state will be taken into consideration. Next, rivers, minerals, population, railway network. Now we are going to study about a new concept, that is reading a map. So what is generally a reading a map? What are the things is going to be there in a general map? In a map, which are the things we are going to study basically? So it is the act of interpreting or understanding the geographical information which are provided on a map about any particular region is called reading a map. So dear students, what is reading a map? Reading a map is nothing but understanding of geographical features. Understanding of geographical information which is given or provided on a given map. About what? About any particular one region. About any particular region means any one region which you are going to study. For example, mountains, about mountains you are going to study, or rivers, or plains, etc. Reading a map is nothing but understanding the things which we are going to study on a map. So it generally consists of four elements. Which are the 4 points generally when we study the map? When you take a map and read, which are the things you are going to first you go to know? One is directions. Next is scale. Next is signs and symbols. And the last one is colors. These are the four things generally we see in the map. So dear students, in a map, generally we see the four main things: directions, scale, sign, and symbols. Then, what are the directions? Reading a map will have a directions, scale, sign, symbol, and colors. So, first coming to the first one, as I said, we have a directions in the map. To study about anything, we should know the which direction, which things are there in large percentage. So we should know the directions, right? So in coming to the directions, it consists of four cardinal direction or four main direction, you can say. Important, main, essential direction consists of four main directions. They are as follows. First one is north. It is going to be represented as symbol N. Next is east, E, capital E. West, W. South, yes. So north, east, west, south are the four main directions in a map. When you are going to study anything on a map, we should know the four direction. Which are the four direction? North, east, west, south are the four main directions on a map. For example, if you take in India, Jammu Kashmir is located in the northern part. Meghalaya is located in the eastern part. Gujarat is located in the western part. Tamil Nadu is situated in the southern part of India. So we should know four directions, which is north side, which is eastern side, which is western side, and southern side. So students, we got to know the four main directions, that is north, south, east, west. Four main directions we got to know. Now next they are cardinal directions or the main directions. Next one more point is there, intermediate directions. What are those? Intermediate directions or directions which are going to be present between the cardinal direction. Between the cardinal directions means we got to know already four directions we have in a map. One is north, south, east, and west. So direction when the place any state Uttar Pradesh, it is going to be present where with the direction between the north and eastern part of India, then we call it as northeast intermediate directions. If you could see here, it's a symbol. Suppose it is in a India map, we got to know north, south, west, east. Suppose if any state lies between western part and the northern part of India, then for example Uttar Pradesh is lying between west and north. So as the Uttar Pradesh is lying between western and northern, the directions will be northwest cardinal intermediate direction.